But then comes the dreaded neighborhood or work potluck party. Oh my goodness, your food is going to be judged. Sally at the desk next to you is always the one that brings the greatest thing every year. So you want to show up Sally this year. You want to know great tips for your potluck dinner, whether it's the neighborhood or work or family or whatever it is. Well, here's some of my best tips. Unless you're bringing a chafing dish or a crock pot or some way to keep your dish hot, be aware that your dish is going to sit around for a long time. It'll get cold. It'll possibly dry out. It's going to be picked through. It'll be portioned badly at a self-serve buffet. So either prepare dishes that look good and taste good cold or warm, or prepare dishes that are already portioned. Little groups of things, say on a sheet pan, have a method to keep your dish hot or covered to keep it from drying out. Now your dish is going to be prepared in the home. It's going to be taken somewhere, transported. Keep in mind the potential loss of quality in transport. Don't prepare items with a loose sauce that's going to shift in the car or spill or look messy. Don't prepare fried items or puff pastry kind of things that don't come right out of the oven because they get really soggy. And also consider your cooking your item, cooking it in your home, and then maybe you can add it to their oven when you get there right before service. Number 3 item is you're never going to see that bowl again. You're never going to see those tongs. You're never going to see that utensil. And how crappy is it to be standing around? Say you want to leave early, right? And you're standing around, I want to get my dish back. Go to the local party store, get a disposable item, a nice displayed disposable item. It's worth the $5 of your aggravation. Speaking of aggravation, you go to the potluck dinner, you look down and you go, what the heck is that? Bring signage. It's polite, it helps people, and people eat with their eyes and with their minds. Little tent signs that explain what your item is might tell people that have allergies not to eat it, but certainly will set people up for what they love. If they love shrimp and they're going, boy, these are really good shrimp, and somebody else says, hey, I thought it was chicken, your signage will help that. It's a good move on a potluck dinner. Presentation, presentation, presentation. Potluck table is a horrible mess of things. It's enough to give a chef a headache because you got the chocolate cherry squares next to the broccoli cheese. You got some cold salmon next to the chocolate chip cookies. Oh my goodness, it's a horrible mess. Think about how you're going to present your item. It'll be enjoyed so much more if it looks like it's laid out nicely. If you put a doily under your cake or a nice napkin under your platter, it's going to go a really long way. During this party, think about refreshing your dish. Think about from time to time you'll come over and stir it or add a little more cheese to the top or add a little more salsa, or considering having smaller portions rather than one big thing of crab dip. Maybe you cook 3 or 4 and just change them out and refresh them if you're concerned with your dish looking really, really good. Be as original as possible. Try and think of original things in potluck. You're going to see the string bean casserole with the dirt key onions on it, I guarantee you. You're going to see a nacho dip with beans. I guarantee it. Somebody's going to bring wings. Try and come up with something original, even if it's something like the chicken Wellingtons that I showed you. Real simple to do, but they look really, really elegant. The last potluck dinner tip that I have for you, don't overproduce. Just like your holiday dinner, just like we've been talking about for all this time, everybody is going to bring an entire party's worth of food. Every single person's bringing food. You don't need to bring 4 ounces per person of everything. You just need to bring a little bit. It's horribly wasteful to see all that stuff go to waste. Portion it, and when it gets gone, it seems that much more valuable. I used to tell people working in restaurants all the time, there's a big difference between I ran out and I sold out. When you sell out of the item that you prepared, everybody loved it. It's gone. When you ran out, you didn't make enough.